Hello, the House of Tarot YouTube followers and listeners. Welcome to the House of Tarot. Welcome to today's reading. Today I'm doing a color reading using these color palettes that I picked up from the store. And I'm just going to read intuitively what I feel from the color. It will not be the Google definition or any definition precisely that you find anywhere else. So if you really like that definition, please go out and seek that. But I am going to read just my intuitive feeling towards the color and how I can process this. We're going to incorporate the tea leaves to help us with our reading, as well as the tarot, and finish with a message card. So to begin, we're going to shuffle these. I am going to just close my eyes and just pick one intuitively. I'm going to go with this one, whatever this one may be. And it's purple. Okay, so I perceive this as a very royal, mystique, twilight type color. I'm feeling this feeling that kind of possessed during the evening of waking up at 3 a.m., kind of looking at the sky or manifesting through time zones, manifesting through the sky and seeing something kind of special in the sky. And this is what happened to me throughout this night. So something very mystique. It's called virtual violet, possibly something having to do with the word violet. So violet to me is kind of like a blue purple color, but purple in general to me comes off as something very royal, something very special. Not everybody had the finances to possess purple, and when the colors were beginning to circulate in the universe. It was something that only the prestige, only the very royal possess. So this is what this color would mean to me for today's reading. Please just take what resonates and leave the rest. I know everyone has their own perception of this color or what it could mean, things like that. I'm also getting something about your aura, thinking about your aura, or if you're having the ability to see auras, or if somebody told you they saw your aura and it was purple, kind of looking into that. I do not know what the definition of that may mean. I do have a book on it, so I could just grab it real quick, but I'll just focus on what we're doing today. So something about feeling very royal, taking care of yourself, or somebody perceiving you very royal. I'm not sure if also some of you are trying to get into a scene, into possibly a royal scene or some sort of step up scene. Also, please excuse the neighbors are doing construction on their home, so that is going to be part of our reading today. So with this kind of, even the sounds that we're hearing, to some sort of level up, some sort of expansion is also what I'm hearing. With the sounds, it's kind of a construction, but it's also building upon. So building upon your home, building upon what you already have, possibly kind of putting something into it. So possibly even jewels and jewelry. So if you already have like a beautiful canvas within yourself, but then adding something very, wearing your jewelry, wearing your scents, things like that. Also, I'm hearing that some of you are trying to get into a particular circle. So thinking about how you can get in front of somebody or how you could get in front of some people. So if this is some sort of work environment, to get some sort of invitation to be a part of a family, an employment, a circle of some sort. So some of you I'm seeing are trying to get your foot in the door with something that you may perceive as royal, something you may perceive as higher up, royal, so like maybe it could even be considered the town royalty. So just somebody that is considered the town royalty where you are at, or the school royalty, the faculty royalty, whatever this may be for you. We have tea leaves, so we have a pail, time to get out of a situation. So whatever you may be going through, I'm seeing you've been feeling that it's been time already, or just something's not resonating, that you're kind of seeing yourself as a more royal being. You're seeing yourself as somebody that possibly was down at some point, but you're back up, and nobody stays the same. Everything keeps moving. Nothing is stagnant into the world. So getting yourself out of some situation. We also have a heart, love, deep affection, and caring. And this can also be about your heart chakra. I'm hearing also some sort of manifestation, or I can't quite find the word, but using your heart while you're trying to manifest. I forget what that phrase is called, where you affirmations. So using your heart affirmations, possibly I love when I wake up feeling good and beautiful and healthy. I love when I receive money. So using your heart within your manifestations, within this glow up that you're going through. Let's take some more tea leaves. We have a dark woman, dealings or relationship with a woman with a dark complexion or hair. And this could be anybody in your life, just some sort of dealing, some sort of, I'm hearing that they would have a message for you even. So really kind of opening yourself up to listen to this person if you feel they are the right person for you. We have a tiger doing something risky and taking a chance. So this could possibly be about getting out of your situation. It is very risky to change anything. It's risky to rock the boat in any situation. So thinking about it that way, we're going to go ahead and do our basic tarot spread that I have created for you. We're going to start with our first card. Okay, so we're going to have the Four of Pentacles. And I'm seeing this as kind of in your past placement of having to do a lot of workings just to get by. Some sort of workings where you have to move a lot of money around, you have to kind of overdraft in one place to create money here and just things like that. So really being careful with bringing this type of anxiety, bringing this type of energy into your new life, this type of like risk taking. So also being careful with any past experience that kind of led you to have this risk taking style with money, with your possessions, with things. So really care for your things, care for your money, getting out of this type of situation that you have with somebody that possibly kind of influenced this as well, like living on the edge, living onto your last dollar and spending it even though it wasn't necessary or something like that. So somebody's kind of keeping you in a slump. So you have to really be careful about the situation you're currently in when you're trying to become royal is also what I'm hearing with this purple color. We're going to take a card for your middle placement on the top row. Oh, we have the Death. So your subconscious, I'm feeling, feels like part of you really has to change in a way that you never return. I'm going to take a drink of my tea. Excuse me. So with the Death, I'm feeling part of you feels like you just have to release yourself from this old identity, from this old being of yourself, and kind of create the new being of yourself. So a phrase I'm hearing is so-and-so doesn't eat that anymore. It's just not part of your identity. So whatever it is that you're trying to become, this royal essence of royalty and grace and something that you've been wanting to possess, I feel like you're leaving the old identity behind with the Death card. So it's kind of just taking on the identity and saying so-and-so, as in yourself, won't eat that anymore. So-and-so doesn't talk to those people anymore. So-and-so doesn't partake in those things. So it's kind of putting yourself in a different environment, that you are the best. You are doing something different, and you just do not have the old identity any longer. We're going to see something for your near future. Okay, we have the 10 of Pentacles, and I really love this card for you. By possessing this new identity, I feel like it's going to be a very abundant time for you in whatever you're looking for, whatever it is that you're trying to possess. And it could be with something tangible. So if some of you are trying to get the ring per se, or get the finances in order, I feel like it's leading you to that way. So it's kind of a manifestation of adopting a new identity and slowly building, slowly compounding to the new you that relates to this royalty color, that relates to this fine experience where not everybody had access to. So also what I'm hearing is not everybody would have access to you anymore. Not everybody will be able to connect with you the same or be at your level anymore. I'm hearing they're going to need to like be able to possess some sort of contraption to get to you, because you're just going to be so high up on a mountain per se. So we're going to take a card for your U placement on our deck. Oh, we have the Sun. So obviously this is something of a glow up. This is something that will leave you glowing. This is something that will leave you refreshed, renewed, a light, a beacon, some sort of thing like that. Watching out for messages for this, watching out for signs for this. But I feel like this is going to leave you in a different environment where you're very glowing, you're very youthful looking, very supple. With the Sun, I'm getting that in your U placement, you're going to have this new enlightenment, even this new moment of enlightenment, and this kind of away from this past moment of yourself that with the Death card, this old identity and this old you is going to really just fall away from you. We're going to take a card for your environment. What's going on in your environment currently? What's a message that we can take for your environment currently? I'm going to take this card. Oh, we have the Tower. So a lot of things possibly happening at the moment, my dear listener. This could be anything. This could be even you just kind of wanting to throw in the towel with something, kind of saying, I quit. The Tower is about somebody being pushed off, somebody jumping off. So no matter what, you're getting off this train, whatever it is, whether someone is going to give you the ultimatum to get out, or you're just going to jump out and do it for yourself. But somehow you're getting out of your current situation. Again, with the Pale, that we had some sort of situation that you're in that you must get out of. And I feel like you will, whether willingly or unwillingly. So kind of setting yourself up for that time, whatever it may be, if it's in your finances, if it's in your headspace, if it's kind of having a good friend by your side, having a good friend during this hard time, or whatever it may be, just kind of getting ready to set that up for yourself. And not in a way that you'll manifest it, but kind of just set it and forget it. Just set it up. So if you do face it, you're there. If not, then you have extra in your savings, or you possessed a friend that's very close to you at the moment, just things like that. So watching out for that type of energy, the Tower energy. Okay, and then we have the Ace of Pentacles. This is in your hopes and fears placement. I'm going to go ahead and take for your final card. We have the King of Pentacles. So it's a lot of pentacle energy. This is a lot of money type energy. Actually, your whole reading had the Pentacles. So at the end, you're left either with a new idea and a new path. So our Page of Pentacles is about a new path, all of our pages. So it's a new path with money. It's a new path in your environment, in your lifetime, in your lifestyle, things like that. And I'm getting it from royalty. I'm getting that you really wanted to possess a new being, a new self, a new you. And somebody really possibly had to throw you out of the Tower, throw you out of something in order to be able to become this new you. I feel like it might be murky in the beginning. I don't want to say rocky. It just will be murky. So it's kind of a little bit lighter in a sense, but it will not be picture perfect at first, and then it'll get slowly better to where you possess this color in your aura, this color in your environment, this purple. So I would even start wearing this purple now. I would start wearing a piece of jewelry with this, or carrying around a gemstone, or just carrying around a piece of cloth that you loved the purple. Sometimes just the color would kind of bring this out of you, or seeing this color, just some sort of way that you could see the color. Oh, I'm even seeing kind of painting your nails in a purple, or painting one nail, or just something if you can't really have nails where you work or where you are, just kind of painting something onto you that's purple, or carrying a purple bag. My eyes directly went to a bag I have in front of me or next to me that's purple. So that's quite fitting. We're going to go ahead and take a message card for your reading. This is the final message card, and see what we get. We have the Knight, and I kind of saw this with being very mystical, very nighttime, how we began the conversation here. So we have the Knight. Find comfort in the night where the world switches off and the stars burn bright. So that was interesting, because that's kind of how the reading started in a sense. So looking into the sky, looking into the nighttime, looking into meditation during the nighttime, or how you feel in the nighttime. Sometimes people are way more creative during the night, or at night, or when the sun comes down. There's a lot of creative juices flowing within, things like that. So looking into something having to do with the night sky, having to do with the twilight sky, or when the sky is somewhat like reflective of a green and a dark and a black and a gray, just things like that. So really concentrating on the color therapy that comes with it, aura therapy, anything like that. So with that, my dear listener, please just take what resonates and leave the rest. I do offer readings at the houseoftarot.etsy.com, so come visit me there. Watch yesterday's video that I was giving away a sticker with the reading. It was the sticker on top. If it resonates for you, please comment, and I am mailing the sticker as well as a handwritten note to the first one on that video. So if you'd like to message me there, if that reading resonates with you, I could get the sticker to you, and I actually had two. So the first two comments will most likely get a sticker for me. So with that, I leave you guys. Bye-bye.